Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the No Money Spent Road to Glory. And today we are going to be getting into a couple of things. Quite a lot of discussion is going to be going on today. So if you missed yesterday's gameplay on the new Diamond Tony Kukoc, sadly we went ahead and lost in my team Unlimited. We were 8-0 and we took the L, which absolutely sucks. So we went 5-0 first time round. We tried again, we went 8-0. So hopefully it's going to be third time lucky. So we are going to have a look at our team and just address what went wrong yesterday, address any players that need to go or any players that need to come in. And after we've done that, we're going to get into some comments from yesterday's video, and then we're going to be talking about the best point guard in the game this year. So I did it with the best centers a couple of episodes ago, and you guys really enjoyed that video, and you guys asked me to do it on different positions. So today I'm going to be doing it on the point guard. So that is going to be what we're up to today. And then tomorrow, I'm going to have to pre-record tomorrow's videos tonight, and they're going to be gameplays most likely of Pink Diamond Pete Maravich and Pink Diamond De'Aaron Fox. So that should be pretty good, and hopefully we'll get us started on, yes, like I said, yet another attempt at going 12-0. I really need to get it done this month, not only for James Worthy, but of course for Diamond Larry Bird as well. And the thing with that James Worthy is obviously Moses Malone was a 12-0 player last month, and if you didn't get him last month, you haven't got a chance of getting him this month. So we really do need to actually go 12-0 this month to actually get an opportunity to get that James Worthy. So let's just jump into it. Limited time event today, 2x MT with ball drops in Triple Threat Online. To be fair, that's not a bad event. You know, you can rake up some decent MT doing that. Obviously, you get some slots that are 5,000 MT. I think you can get 10k slots, but I haven't seen them. But I've definitely come across slots that are 5k, so that would be a really, really nice boost. In terms of the agenda, we've got one domination, Triple Threat Online, and Unlimited only for 400 MT, so nothing crazy going on right there. And as you can see, we've won 13 games of Unlimited already this month, but still not quite strung them all together, so still haven't gone the 12-0. So yeah, absolutely sucked. The rewards we got for our 8 wins were 2,500 MT, which is absolutely pathetic, 12 tokens, and a lights out pack. So really, really poor. I mean, I've still got 8 wins. Like, that's still decent. I should still get some semi-decent rewards. But no, sadly, we didn't. Probably could have pushed on for a few more wins. But after you lose that first game, you don't really have the motivation to actually jump back in and really try your best, because you already know you're not getting the best reward out of it. Now, there is some good players in this lights out set, and sadly, we are not going to be getting one of them here today. It's CJ McCollum. That's a shame. That's the set with the Diamond KD, who still does have a lot of value, Pink Diamond Pager, who doesn't have much value, and Amethyst Gilbert Arenas, who also doesn't have much value. So yeah, tomorrow we will be jumping back into my team Unlimited. So we bought a couple of players. Like I said, we have gone ahead and, well, we sold Diamond Tony Kukoc. Get rid of him. Get him as far away from my squad as I can. He killed me yesterday. Didn't enjoy him at all. And we picked up both of these 2 pink diamonds. Like I said, I'll be getting gameplays on them over the next coming days. So I paid 37,000 for Pete Maravich. Not a bad price, in my opinion. And I paid 46,000 MT for De'Aaron Fox, which is definitely an L. I'm 100% sure he is more expensive than that right now. I bought him last night. And the Pete Maravich I picked up today for 37k, which I do think is a pretty damn good price. So 46k I paid for De'Aaron Fox, and he is under 40k. That is a big yikes. And then as for Pete Maravich, let's have a look and see if we've lost out on him. I can't imagine we have done, because like I said, I literally only bought him a little while ago. But it does look like when I bought him, the cheapest buy now was 45k. And he is crashing down. Let's take a look, under 42k, so 41k. So we're still doing all right. Like I said, we paid 37.5k for him, so still not doing too badly. But it looks like their prices are coming down very, very quickly. Now, we are going to take a look at the price of Galaxy Opal Kareem. I did mention to you guys yesterday that I obviously really want to pick up that card, because he just looks just stupid good, just absolutely stupid good. So we come down to premium. Of course, he's in the buzzer beater set, where we now have 2 of the pink diamonds. We have a look at Galaxy Opal Kareem, and he's still at 500,000 MT. Wow, that is crazy. So we definitely should be getting a nice promo this Friday. Like I said, it's either going to be the March Madness or St. Patrick's Day one, you'd hope. If it's neither of them, then I don't know what 2K are doing with themselves. But you can see here, there's not really that many Kareems up on at the auction house. In this last hour, considering these packs only came out yesterday, there's not that many of him up. So hopefully tomorrow does a little shift his price a bit. If he comes down to 400k, I'll definitely pick him up. But anything over 400k is very, very hard to come to pay. KD still at 500k as well. So these cards are extremely, extremely expensive. So this was the squad that we used yesterday, with the exception of, who did we take out? I think we took out Rudy Gay, and we had Tony Kukoc in at the starting small forward position. We had Galaxy Opal AK-47 off of the bench. Now, At the center position, the opponent had the Diamond Bam Adebayo, and not going to lie, we were getting absolutely killed. Not only were we getting killed with Shaq, we were getting killed when we had Hakeem out on the floor as well. And Hakeem comes in with 82 speed, 79 acceleration, and 80 lateral quickness. But whenever he like ISO'd with Bam, I just felt like I was on an absolute island and I couldn't do anything to stop him. So that was a real problem. Other than that, I think it was just a combination of my shooting not being on point and the servers being a little bit laggy and a little bit delayed because of those new content drop. The new players in the content drop that had just come out. I think the servers were lagging a little bit, but still my releases weren't great. My opponent was obviously hitting a lot more shots than I was. So yeah, that really sucks. I was really annoyed after recording that, not going to lie. So we're going to come down here and take a look at Bam Adebayo's price. Because like I said, I do really want to pick him back up. But again, I think this is going to be a card for Friday to pick him up when hopefully, like I said, there is a little bit of a market crash. So at the moment, this guy is up at 83,000 MT. Very, very expensive. But in an ideal situation, I'll have Galaxy Opal Kareem and then Diamond Bam Adebayo off the bench. And of course, the fact that we can sell Hakeem for quite a little bit of MT, so well over 120k, because that one has got a diamond shoe on it. So we're going to say about 130k-ish for Hakeem. So that kind of outweighs the 400k, hopefully, that we'll be able to get the Galaxy Opal Kareem for. So it's basically like paying 270k for an upgrade, which isn't too bad when you put it like that. And obviously, Diamond Bam, we've got plenty of MT to be able to afford him. Other than that, I think the squad is pretty alright the way it is. I think it was just a bad game. Obviously, everyone's going to have bad games every now and then, and sadly, mine came yesterday. I definitely shouldn't have done it with the Tony Kukoc. I definitely should have just let him play naturally. I don't think I was forcing him too much, but I was bringing him out of situations where I wouldn't usually be forcing it to a certain player. So that was definitely an L on my part. And like I said, you see these other YouTubers dropping 50 with every new card that comes out. I'm not entirely sure how. Obviously, when you come up against people in Unlimited, chances are they're going to be a tryhard, they're going to be a sweat, and it's not going to be an easy game, and you're not going to be able to go off with one specific card. So it wasn't an easy day yesterday, but we're back at it today, and you know what? We've just got to hit it again. I definitely am going to go 12-0, whether it kills me or not. We will get this card this month. So we're going to get into some comments right now, and then we're going to get on to my little list of the point guards in 2K20 at the moment. So first up, Jotson says, should I pick up Pink Diamond T-Mac and sell Pink Diamond Buddy Hield? I wouldn't suggest it right now, to be honest, because Tracy McGrady's price is very high. He is, I imagine that will sell for over 200k. He's over 200k at the moment, so very, very expensive. He probably will come down tomorrow, whereas your Pink Diamond Buddy Hield sells for around 70-ish k. And again, he will probably crash. I've seen him at 50k before when there was that big market crash a couple of weeks back. He was down at like 50k. So realistically, if you are thinking of picking up T-Mac, I would say sell Buddy Hield right now and then pick up T-Mac on Friday when the new packs come out. Hammer UK says, I've not done the math, but would some of the early sets be good for tokens like the Clyde Spotlight one? Straight off the bat, I'm going to say no, but I will just double check. So you get 25 tokens for this. And first off, you're going to be having to pay around 30k for a Diamond Brandon Roy, about 10k for an Amethyst Hakeem, about 10k for Scotty. Straight away, you got 50k there. You're probably looking at about 60 to 70k when you ever bought anyone, and that is not worth it in the slightest for 25 tokens. You can do heat check sets for literally probably half the price of those cards. So definitely do not do the spotlights. I've done the maths for you, and I cannot say I would recommend it. All right, we move on. Jay Shulms says, I bought around 15 Theo Rattlers for 1200 MT each. When shall I sell? Also, I bought 8 Michael Ray Richardsons for 5k each. When shall I sell? Well, I think the Michael Ray Richardsons, I don't think they're going to go much higher than the 5k, so you might have to just cash out and just take the, or probably break even a little bit on that. Theo Ratliff, you're going to have to wait a couple of weeks, same as if anyone has invested in the Amethyst Shaq like I have. Obviously, we've got like 20 of him sitting in the club. We just have to wait it out. You know, he's still selling for really, really cheap. That's just because there's so many out on the market at the moment. It will calm down. He will start to go back up in price. I am sure of it. Next up, Alfie says, if we're going to get a big market crash this Friday, should I sell my players tomorrow night or Thursday? I'll say Thursday morning or Thursday afternoon is going to be the best price, best time to sell, because then Thursday night they drop the trailer, and you want to make sure you have sold off everything before the trailer drops, because as soon as that trailer drops, whoever it it will cause the market to shift. Next up, Arcane says, JD, what card should I invest in right now? Well, we've just had a look at him, and it is going to be that Amethyst Shack. I still think that is one of the best investments you can make at the moment. It's so cheap, so safe. You're not going to lose MT on him at all, and you've got the potential to earn quite a bit off of him. Next up, Ryan says, should I save up for Westbrook? I need 15k more, or should I buy someone else? I would definitely say go for Westbrook, but you're going to see in this video what other point guards I would recommend. But Westbrook is definitely going to be on my list, as you guys might imagine, because of course he is currently my starting point guard. So unsurprisingly, I do think very, very highly of that card. Next up, WeE says, hey JD, I have Russ, John Wall and Chauncey Billups, but I feel like I should get rid of Chauncey for a big point guard, but I don't know who. Any suggestions? Love the vids and keep up with the gameplay, so thank you very much. I would say, I mean, obviously, if you've got a budget and you want a big point guard, you're looking at people like the Pink Diamond Bron, who's up at 350k, or the Pink Diamond Magic, who's up at, wow, really cheap. But if you can't afford them, you're looking at people like Diamond Lonzo, Amethyst Alex Caruso, even the new Diamond Michael Ray Richardson is reasonably at the point guard position. So yeah, any of those will do you well. The Rad Travis says, I just invested in the legacy players. Any idea when they will update the token market? I hope it's soon. I really hope it's soon. We had 3 at the start of the game, and we've only had 1 extra added to the game. And that was a Tony Parker that 1,000 people have got. 1,000 people have got that card. Why have you done this? So yeah, it's got to be soon. If there's not one by the end of March, I would be extremely shocked and very, very disappointed. I really hope they do soon. Obviously, we are sitting on 2,500 tokens basically, with the ability to lock in about 800 more. So yeah, they definitely need to add it in soon so I can actually splash out and start spending some of those tokens. iSnag on you says, should I buy Paul Pierce or Tony for the backup small forward position? Go for Paul Pierce, and if it's not one of those 2 players, go for Diamond Amar Odom or Diamond Hidu Turkoglu. Both fantastic options, or Diamond Gerald Wallace as well. And the last comment before we get into the video, Ethan says, I need a starting small forward budget of 300,000 MT. Who would you suggest? I would suggest, if you don't want to spend the entirety of the budget, you're looking at someone like Pink Diamond Rudy Gay or the Diamond Gerald Wallace. Both fantastic, fantastic cards. If you want to push the budget out a little bit more, you can go for Pink Diamond Paul George, but I don't really think he's that much of an upgrade. And then after that, you're looking at someone like Galaxy Opal AK-47, who's about 230-ish thousand MT at the moment, which isn't actually that bad for a Galaxy Opal when you think about it. So that is going to be it for the comments. Now 2K are going to be dropping a locker code. I'm not sure if it's going to be coming out during this video. I hope it is, so we can put it in, but hopefully it is a good one. Hopefully better than yesterday with that diamond one, because they made it very hard to actually get the diamond pack, and we of course came out with the gold consumables pack, which wasn't great at all. So the list is going to start today at the ruby tier, and to begin things off, we are going to be starting with a card that I think I have in my collection. He is from the Moments of the Week, and he is called Dante Exum. So Dante Exum is going to come in at the point guard position at 6'6", so he has a bit of height about him as well. 42 gold badges. When this card came out, I think he had one of the highest badge totals in the game, and he's a ruby card, which is just ridiculous. But anyway, Dante Exum comes in with catch and shoot. He has relentless finisher. He's got ankle breaker. We've got dimer on him. We've got clamps, intimidator. So really, really nice badges. Contact finisher. Does he have, he's got quick first step right there. Green machine, quick draw. So he doesn't have range extender, but that's about the only important badge he doesn't have. Other than that, you're looking at an 85 driving layup. He has got a 78 mid-range, 86 three-pointer. So the mid-range is a little bit low. Obviously, he can't dunk, but he can speed boost. Perimeter D of an 88 is very good. An 86 speed across the board with 88 lateral quickness. A really, really solid budget card that you can pick up for probably under 2,000 MT. And as a 6'6" or 6'5", 6'6" point guard, I don't think you can go too far wrong with Dante Exum. So we're now going to move on to the Amethyst level, and it is going to be, where is Amethyst? Alex Caruso. He is down here. I have him in the squad already. And again, another sizable point guard, as I said earlier, coming in at 6'5". Before we get into him, we'll have a look at his price. It is around 5k, I want to say. I invested in him when he was 2.5k, and he went up to 5k. I sold him off at 5k, so I imagine you would be able to pick him up for about 5,000 MT. He comes in with 12 Hall of Fame badges as an Amethyst. Quick first step, we have got contact finisher, intimidator, which is big, and clamp. So defensively, this card is fantastic. Got defensive leader, we have got dimer, we have got, what else do we have down here? Slithery finisher, I saw right there, catch and shoot, green machine, quick draw, and floor general. Really nice badges. And then his stats are fantastic everywhere, apart from one little thing, and that is the perimeter defense at 75. But the fact he has Hall of Fame clamps and Hall of Fame intimidator really does negate that, in my opinion. 89 speed, 95 lateral quickness, and a 92 steal means this guy is an absolute menace on the defensive end, and he's got really good shooting stats as well. So if you're looking for an Amethyst tier point guard, Alex Caruso is fantastic. And then the other one I would recommend, so we're going to do 1 or 2 players per tier. Obviously from the Ruby tier, that's the only card in terms of Dante Exum that I would recommend. But when we come up to the Amethyst tier, Amethyst Kobe White. Now as you can see, he is pretty damn rare. There is only 7 of him up on the auction house, is that right? Yeah, 7. And the cheapest one is 5,000 MT, but he does come in 6'5" again, so nice and sizable at that point guard position. 12 Hall of Fame badges, the same as our man Alex Caruso, so we'll compare these two guys. They've got very similar gold badges as well. Kobe White comes in with catch and shoot. He has ankle breaker, quick first step, contact finisher. And the gold badges, he's got clamps, he has got space creator, he has got corner specialist, quick draw, and slippery off ball. And then in terms of his stats, there's a lot of green going to him. So shooting, +8 on the mid-range, very nice. Kobe White doesn't have the dunking that Caruso has, but passing, he has the advantage right there. Defensively, it does go to Kobe White, but of course, Caruso coming in with the Hall of Fame clamps and Hall of Fame intimidator is very nice. Rebounding is irrelevant, and actually athleticism goes to Kobe White a little bit. He has +31 strength, which is quite nice. But yeah, very, very similar cards. Both of them fantastic. Both of them 6'5". Both really good cards for such a cheap price. So definitely get yourself one of those two guys if you are looking for an Amethyst point guard or just a cheap point guard in that regard. So I've got 3 diamond point guards that I am going to recommend. And the first one is going to be Diamond Ja Morant. He comes in, again, pretty rare by the looks of it, but that first one is just about to sell. It looks like you would probably be able to get this card for about 20 to 25,000 MT, which isn't too bad, realistically. Now, this card has had, or this guy, sorry, has had other cards throughout the years. His Ruby card was fantastic. I loved that card. This card is obviously just a juiced-up version of that. So he's got quick first step. He has got diamond, quick first step again. Contact finisher. He's got clamps, catch and shoot. We have got ankle breaker, deadeye, quick draw, range extender, floor general. Really nice badges. And in terms of his stats, obviously, this is comparing him to a 70,000 MT Russell Westbrook, but he does have the 92 driving layup, 90 mid, 86 three-pointer with a 94 driving dunk. Passing is pretty much exactly the same as Russ. Defensively, a little bit lower. He doesn't have the steal, and he does have 82 perimeter D, which is still usable. Rebounding isn't actually bad for a point guard. It's pretty good. And then 94 speed and 89 lateral quickness. But again, a really, really nice card. Again, for a pretty cheap budget. Budget. We go on to another very cheap point guard, and it is going to be, let me try and remember where he is. He's definitely in here somewhere. There he is. It's going to be the Diamond Chauncey Billups, and his price has gone up big time. I remember when he first came out, I invested in him heavily. I managed to cash out when he was about 8 to 9k, and it looks like he's gone up to a very similar amount right now. So 19 Hall of Fame badges on this card. 19, that is insane. For a card under 10k, as a joke. Anyway, he comes in with floor general, catch and shoot, range extender, quick draw, dimer, quick first step, clamps, defensive leader, contact finisher. I mean, this card is a joke. For the price he is at, he is so damn good. He's got deadeye down there as well, corner specialist. I've been lit up by this card before, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I've been lit up by this card because he is so good. 96 driving lap, 94 mid and three-pointer. He can't dunk. That's about the only thing he can't do. Defensively, he's even got interior D of a 75, passing the same as Russ, and then speed still 95 with 97 lateral quickness. What an unbelievable card that is. And honestly, looking at his stats again, I'm thinking about picking him back up and adding him into the squad because that just look, I forgot how good that card was. Unbelievable. And then the final card is going to be a Diamond Jason Terry, who I did actually use for quite some time when he first came out. We go down here, and again, he should be reasonably cheap, and he is. So he's about 10k, which again isn't too bad at all. So 6'2", Hall of Fame range extender straight off the bat, very nice. Quick first step and dimer. And he's got gold clamps. He does have gold contact finisher, ankle breaker, deadeye, and quick draw. Really nice badges. And in terms of his stats, 96 driving lap. Again, very similar to Chauncey Billups. He doesn't have the dunking, but everything else is exceptional. 97 mid, 95 3. Passing the same as Russ. 88 steal, 88 perimeter D, and then 98 speed across the board. So again, a fantastic card. It is crazy. At this point in the year, the team you can assemble or the players you can assemble for about 10,000 MT. It is unbelievable. And it makes me wonder why I have so much MT invested in these players. Like, why have I got 70k in Westbrook? Or I could buy Chauncey Billups, who's like 95% of him for 10k, for literally like a seventh of the price. It is a madness. But anyway, we are going to move on. I'll give a notable shout out to the Diamond Michael Ray Richardson, who of course only came out lately. Very, very cheap. 24 Hall of Fame badges on him. Very, very nice stats. A little bit low on the three-pointer. I do like my players to have a really high three-pointer because I feel like if they don't, they're just too inconsistent. Maybe it's my shooting, but this Michael Ray Richards card is unbelievable. 96 speed, 99 perimeter, no wait, 99 steal, 98 perimeter D. Crazy good shooting. He can dunk, he can shoot, and he has the 95 driving lap. And like I said, 24 Hall of Fame badges, which is the same as Westbrook. Obviously, he doesn't have anywhere near the same amount of gold badges, but still a very, very good card. Hall of Fame floor general. We've got Dimer, Clamps, defensive leader, intimidator, quick first step. I didn't realize he had intimidator as well. That's crazy. And then he's got green machine, quick draw, and catch and shoot. Again, this card makes me want to pick him up and get rid of Westbrook. That is unbelievable. So for such a cheap price, budget cards this year are just unbelievable. Anyway, we move on to the pink diamond section. We've actually got 5 cards that I'm going to talk about. And obviously, you guys know one of them. It is going to be Russell Westbrook. Now, we've seen a lot of his stats right there from comparing him to the other cards. But in terms of his badges, like I said, what is that? Combined 54 badges. That is ridiculous. Catch and shoot, floor general. He's got range extender, quick first step, dimer. He has got clamps. There it is. And that is pretty much every Hall of Fame badge you would want in a card. He's even got the gold intimidator right there. He's got quick draw, break starter, stop and go, hot zone hunter, hot start. It is unbelievable. And as you saw on the stats, it's 90s pretty much everywhere, even on the defensive rebounding. So Russ, in my opinion, one of the top point guards this game has. Next up is going to be the pink diamond Derrick Rose, who at one point was around 80k. Looks like he's gone back up to 100k, but he is still a fantastic card. Only the 13 Hall of Fame badges, but he does have quick first step and giant slayer contact finisher. So offensively, this card is ridiculous. He's got gold diamond, he's got clamps, floor general, he's got ankle breaker. Maybe a little bit outdated at this point in the game. He does still have range extender. Maybe a little bit outdated, but I mean, these stats are still ridiculous. They're still all high 90s, so you can't really get much better. Like 98 driving layup, 95 mid, 98 driving dunk, 98 ball control, 88 perimeter D, which is still very high, and then 99 speed. I mean, this card isn't outdated. I take it back. It is still a ridiculously good card. The only way they're changing cards nowadays is just adding more badges to them. The stats are already so juiced. It is hard to comprehend. We move on to the next point guard, which is going to be Pink Diamond LeBron James. Actually, probably should mention Pink Diamond Giannis as a point guard, but it's just so cheesy. I almost don't want to recommend him. But obviously, you know this card is going to be a god at the point guard position. But anyway, going back to another point guard that's not as cheesy as Giannis, but still very powerful, and he's Pink Diamond LeBron. So we did have him for a little while. We bought him at 200k. We sold him for 400k, so made a massive profit on this card. And obviously, he carries that price tag for a reason. 6 for 8 with 28 Hall of Fame badges, including floor general, green machine, deep fades, deadeye, quick first step on LeBron, dimer. He's obviously got clamps, defensive leader, and intimidator. And then he's got, I think he's got range extender down here as well. He does. It is just unbelievable. And then stats-wise, 98 driving layup, 98 mid, 89 3, 98 driving dunk, 92 ball control, and crazy defense, perimeter, steal, and block, and then 98 speed, 94 acceleration, 92 lateral quickness. It is unbelievable how good that card is. And we move down to the... No, we don't. We go over to New Year's set, and it's going to be Pink Diamond Gilbert Arenas, a card that I, again, have used quite a bit this year. Really enjoyed him. And again, when I bought him, I thought, you know what, this card is so good, it can't get much better. And realistically, we're probably going to look at his stats, and I'm going to think it hasn't got much better. He has got Hall of Fame range extender, deadeye. He comes in with ankle breaker, quick first step, dimer, clamps. Again, so good. Gold intimidator. And again, all the good badges you would expect. And in terms of the stats, 97 driving layup. Very comparable to Russell Westbrook right here. In fact, Russ only really has the defensive rebounding over him. He's got a 1 or 2 on the speed, acceleration and stuff there. But other than that, Gilbert Arenas actually looks pretty better than Westbrook. Obviously, Westbrook's got a couple more Hall of Fame badges. But other than that, not much in it between those two cards, it has to be said. And then the final point guard we're going to look at is going to be Pink Diamond Magic Johnson, whose price, by the looks of it, is a little bit all over the place. And not going to lie, kind of makes me consider picking him up because he is 6'9" with 17 Hall of Fame badges, including quick first step, floor general, quick draw. And I've used this card before in previous 2Ks and absolutely loved it. Dimer, clamps, obviously, defensive leader. He comes in with brick wall for those screens. And they come down here and he's got corner specialist as well, a green machine. And then a couple of other shooting badges. So 97 driving layup. He's got the post game, obviously. 95 mid, 84 3, 85 driving dunk. Ridiculous passing. 90 perimeter D, and then 93 speed. Again, a fantastic card right there. And then we move on to the Galaxy Opals. And the first one is going to be Galaxy Opal Derrick Rose. It only makes sense considering we recommended his Pink Diamond. This one is basically exactly the same as Pink Diamond with a couple more 99s everywhere. I mean, this card is unbelievable. But of course, it has 39 Hall of Fame badges this time. 39. So for 200k, I would probably recommend getting the Galaxy Opal over the Pink Diamond. But realistically, there's not going to be much difference. And will you notice a difference out on the court? Probably not. And then the other Galaxy Opal point guard we've got to recommend is going to be the Stephen Curry card. Obviously, he comes in again with 39 Hall of Fame badges. 99 is pretty much everywhere apart from the driving dunk. So very, very similar to Derrick Rose. But of course, Derrick Rose has the dunking. Steph Curry's probably got the better shooting badges. But is Steph worth 100k more than Derrick Rose? Probably not, in my opinion. So out of the two of them, I would probably say go for Derrick Rose. And we've got a couple of notable mentions, which is going to be to some Evo cards. So Pink Diamond Jeremy Lin, a very, very good card at the Pink Diamond level. But is he worth it at this point in the game? Definitely not, because you can just buy cards like we've just seen for about 10k MT, which don't take you hundreds of games to actually Evo them up. So yeah, he is still a fantastic card though, very, very good. And the other one is going to be D Brown, who comes in as an Amethyst, I believe, when he's fully done. He does very, very cheap, only the 4 Hall of Fame badges, but 90 driving layup, 88 mid, 89 3, 96 driving dunk with 90 ball control, 85 perimeter and 88 speed. So again, a very, very nice budget option. So that is going to be it for today's video. Let me know down below what point guard you're running with and who you would say is the best point guard in the game this year. If I had to say one person who was the best, I would probably have to say that Galaxy Opal Derrick Rose. Or of course, I mean, if you're going to count Giannis, obviously it's got to be Giannis, but I'm kind of trying to not include the glitch cards. So I'm probably going to say Galaxy Opal Giannis, closely followed by this Pink Diamond Russ. I don't think you can get much better than him, but that is going to be it for today's video, guys. As usual, please like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace.